vita del cazzo, te lo dico col caps lock. Vaffanculo, caps lock. Il mio nome è in caps lock.
She's from Milano, Italy, she's masked and mysterious, and she's definitely not someone I'm going to keep trying to wrap my head around anytime soon. She's Miss KETA. After some fairly viral music videos, I'm impressed that Miss KETA has been able to keep being as musically in touch with experimental ambition and infectious grooves as much as the general internet age weirdness. This music video here probably took a bit of inspiration from David Lynch, mind you. And so while I like her new album a lot, it's admitted by me that I'm still likely to unpack a lot of the music and concepts here as I listen to it more and more. It's just that as of now, I know enough that I dig what's going on here, the deconstructed hip house and club beat sound, so I can confirm that I like this lots and think that many of the songs are big highlights for me this year. So let's talk about them. Miss KETA's vocal delivery is near whispered dialogue, less like Azalea Banks-esque rapping and more like commentary for a European makeup commercial.
Una donna che uno, due, una donna che conta, una bionda che tre, quattro, una bionda che abbonda.
But somehow over these detached and groovy industrial beats, she seems pretty capable of fitting her uniquely seductive vocals onto the beat, which is good because you don't really want to listen to someone trail on and on and on, completely unaware of what kind of instrumental they're trying to handle in the first place. But what Miss KETA is cheeky. Just when you think a song might have lost its grip with its own rhythm, it finds a way to sound in control of itself, like she's rapping over an outsider house record. From Monica's two-step rhythm to Spam's glitchy techno spiel, a fair few of the basses to each track are tried and true, but the impact overall is something entirely unique and unheard of to me as of yet. It's so stripped down but infectious nonetheless. The biggest shock in the track listing, however, is the abrasive and unrelenting Spleen Queen, essentially a noise rock song at its heart, and yet it manages to still be groovy. But what I found very fascinating on the album are the lyrics. Now everything's written in Italian, so I'm kind of relying on Google Translate to give me a good indication of what each track is about, but I love the fact that each track just seems so bold and convinced of itself. Miss KETA has a lot of sass to her delivery and it really matches with what she's saying. A Life in Caps Lock is the translation of the title. Although there are a lot of calls to celebrity culture, name-dropping celebrities themselves, and a very hedonistic lifestyle, a lot of what Miss KETA is talking about seems to be within one big campaign for her to just be like that, without interruption. The second track, which translates roughly to A Woman Who Counts, is especially interesting in this regard, as Miss KETA name drops a whole bunch of celebrities that she's slept with. I don't know if this is biographical, I'm pretty sure it's just a big metaphor, but the song seems to be one big call to sex positivity, which I think is a really strong and brave message to put out there, and also a really important one too, whereas a song like Irreversible has a surprisingly heavy verse about drugs and trauma, and yet despite all that, it's still over really infectious grooves. It's just all about the grooves on this thing. Grooves, grooves, grooves. This is without a doubt one of the most fascinating albums I've heard all year, mainly because I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of it. But what I have managed to pull from it is that it is eclectic and mysterious and cryptic in all the right ways. I'm entirely certain my verdict on this is a very strong 7 out of 10, but even that seems very subject to change, be it downwards or upwards. Probably upwards, but you know, you never know. You can never know with this kind of stuff. You can never know.